way to hang out. We still worked out together during the off seasons. I mean, those guys like my brothers, man. We built a relationship, true that's gonna last forever. I feel like those guys are like, another part of my family. And, I know those guys are definitely guys who I count on for the rest of my life, and they count on me for the rest of their life. I think it's a bond like no other, man. Like I said, those guys are like my brothers, most definitely.
We'll go over to Bruce Feldman.
Lavonte, on that note, I mean, given how talented that team was, A, can you describe what that collection of talent was like for a high school team? And also B, how discouraged or motivated were you by Miami taking like 80 of your teammates and you had to go to the junior college route?
Oh man, it was the most talented, stacked team I ever seen. I mean, it was just like, it's basically like when we hopped off the bus to play the game, nobody wanted to play against us because of all the talent we had. I mean, and the great thing about it is we was a real disciplined, well-coached football team as well. I remember there was a point where we didn't have a coach, and it was during the spring, and we usually around that time, we out there practicing, we out there doing 7-on-7, and we ended up running our own 7-on-7. I mean, we already knew what defense we was going to be running in the offense with Corey. And all the weapons he had, they already knew what they was gonna be doing offensively. So we was out there competing until we got a coach out there. And great thing about it is, man, everybody just stuck together. It's just crazy how mature he was at that age at that time, and definitely helped us out in life in the long run. But there's definitely moments that I'll never forget playing on a football team like that, and it was very fun times.
We'll go over to Robert Mays.
Hey, Lavonte. You've been here for so long in Tampa, and you've seen so many different iterations of this team and different teams. And some of it, there were some low moments.
Yeah.
Have you kind of sat back and just considered what that past decade had been like as you guys are in this position right now?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Like you said, man, there's been some tough times here. I was able to weather the storm and seen all the good, seen all the bad, and now I'm here, man, taking this all in right now. I was telling guys, already the young guys, don't take this for granted. Guys who in their second year, who in their first year, telling them don't take it for granted because this don't happen often. Once you have this foundation, you got to keep on trying to stack on it because it's not easy to get to this position. Look at myself, for example. It took me 9 years to get here. And I don't know if it's going to take me another 9 or whatever, but you just definitely got to embrace this moment. And like you said, man, I seen some tough times. There's times where just be like, man, this was the league is all about. This was my career gonna be. And then I seen some good times. It was like it's looking real optimistic. But just weathering the storm, man, staying strong and still having the love of the game that I have and being in this moment right now that got me here. And now I have an opportunity to win a Super Bowl for this program. So I'm definitely taking this all in, and I'm definitely appreciative of my journey.
We'll go over to James Palmer.
Lavonte, what's the difference when Vita Vea is in front of you to what you can see that's going on the other side of the line of scrimmage? And the other part is when Patrick Mahomes gets outside of that pocket, why does everybody fall for that little hop skip that he does to shake defenders? And how do you guys not fall for that on Sunday?
I mean, that's the first part of your question. Obviously, you see this big load in front of you, big guy in front of you, but nah. But Vita, man, he's a difference maker for our team. To be such a big guy, he's very athletic. He's a guy who definitely got to account for about 2 blockers each down. And his athleticism is underrated, man. Vita can move. He's agile. He's a guy who can get out the passer, not just a run stuffer. And as far as stopping Mahomes and what he do outside the pocket, it's just gonna be take discipline. Everybody just latching on to a man whenever we're in man-to-man, or if we're in zone coverage, just matching on to a guy and being able to, take away his zones and his reads. And then at the end of the day, man, you just got to get to him quick as you can, as fast as you can, any way you can, because he makes magic outside the pocket, and that's definitely something that we got to look out for.
We'll go to Greg Allman. Greg? All right, we're going to go over to Kim Jones, the NFL Network.
Hi there. I think I'm unmuted. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Thank you very much. If I may ask 2 questions, please. Why do players, at least the one I've spoken to in the past, love playing for Todd Bowles? And is there a Jason Pierre-Paul impact on your defense? I've known Jason since his days with the Giants, and he is unique.
Mm-hmm. That's the first part of your question. I think people like Coach Bowles because it's open dialogue. He's always open to your opinion. He's always open to you asking questions and figuring out why you want to do certain things on defense. And he's a friendly coach and a great guy to be around, not just a coach but also off the field. And that's something that we love, man. We try to build a relationship. He's just not our coach. We just see him as a role model. He's somebody who definitely looks out for your best interests on and off the field. And he's somebody that we respect. And he's a guy who, once he first got hired, when he got here, he kept it real with us, and that's all you can ask for from an individual, from a coach. As a young man come to this league, you just want your coach to be real with you and help you understand what's going on. And that's definitely something that he did, and that's why a lot of guys respect him. And he's an open guy. It's the main thing. He's an open guy, man. He takes his players' opinions for us to help us get better on the field. And as far as JPP, man, I've seen JPP do some crazy things. I played with JPP in junior college. I seen that lesson. I've seen the talent with JPP a long time ago. And I know what type of player he brings on the field. He can be on the field, and it's transpired over to the league. He's definitely a difference maker for us, as far as stopping the run and also rushing after the pass also. So he's definitely a factor for us, and he's a guy who we always expect to get the job done and do put out his best when he's on the field.
All right, we're going to go over to Jenna Lane.
Hey, Lavonte, you have waited 9 years to finally play in your first Super Bowl. And of course, it's quite different because of COVID. So you don't get the full experience as you would in a different year. Does that make it lose its luster at all for you?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I mean, COVID, you can't control that. That happened. But what we did control was being in this moment right now. Now I'm taking it all in. I mean, whatever's out there that's given at this moment, I'm taking it all in. Nobody will be able to, take this moment away from me. I'm happy to be here. I'm blessed and grateful. I'm just soaking it all in, man. Because like you said, it took me 9 years to get here. I don't know when I'll be here again. So definitely, taking it all in, enjoying this moment, but at the same time, knowing I have a football game to play on Sunday and trying to prepare and get ready for that.
We have 5 minutes left. We're going to go over to Katie Baker.
There, you mentioned playing with JPP at Fort Scott. If you were going to look back and describe him in a word or a memory, what would come to your mind, and what do you think would come to his mind about you?
I think JPP has been the same guy since I met him, man. Energetic guy, happy-go-lucky guy, a free-spirited guy. JPP used to do my haircuts in school and junior college. JPP's a trick of all trades, man. He's a guy somebody who you count on, somebody who you can trust. He's definitely somebody who I can trust to come out and be a friend on and off the field. And you can expect him to be where he's supposed to be and be doing what he's supposed to do. And he'll probably say about me, what he'll probably say about me is just, I'm a loyal guy, I'm a trustworthy guy, and I'm very accountable. So I think he'll say those things about me.
We're going to go to Omar Ruiz.
Hi, Lavonte. It seems like, you at your position throughout your career is maybe one of the more underrated players in the league. I think maybe you could say the same thing about Mike Evans. Have you guys talked about or had any conversations about what a Super Bowl win would mean for how you guys are remembered in the game?
Not really. We haven't got that far about that yet. I mean, me and Mike, it's kind of like the same guy as far as, not really worrying about accolades, man. We just want to win football games. We know we got talent. We know we're talented. We know we're talented football players. We know we dominate our position. I mean, all we could do is just go out there and control what we control, and that's what we've been doing. And as far as this week, all we can do is control what we can control, and that's going out there and trying to win the football game. And whatever happens after that, as far as us being ranked as the greatest at our positions, I mean, that's for the media to decide. But and all in all, man, we definitely feel like we're the best at our position.
All right, we'll go over to Joey Knight.
Lavonte, I was wondering if you could give us a quick update on just how your hamstring's doing. And the other question is, so people are making so much of the home field advantage. To you, what's the biggest benefit of playing this game at home?
As far as the injury rise, I'm just taking it one day at a time, man. Trusting in the training staff, just getting better and better day by day. And on Sunday, we'll see how everything go. And then as far as home field advantage, I mean, it's Super Bowl, so you're gonna have both fans here and there, from them and then from us. But at the same time, we know that it's a stadium that we're familiar with, that we're comfortable with. But at the same time, I mean, the stadium being in a certain stadium, I feel like don't really help you, win a football game. You got to go out there and win it on your own by your play.
Okay, our last one's going to come from Courtney Smith with ESPN.
Hi, Lavonte.
Hello. How you
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
So, this summer we had a lot of, protests surrounding Black Lives Matter. We're in Black History Month right now. I was just wondering if there was any music or any artist that really motivates you, or that you really, felt, spoke something that you resonated with you over the summer.
Over the summer, I really feel like the Little Baby song that he had was a real, inspiring song. That's definitely a song that kind of stood out to me the most. And then just throughout this whole thing, man, just trying to get as much knowledge to people.
I was gonna do that, bro.
And just trying to be more knowledgeable about everything that's going on in the world. And
Well, I have my settings at the same as everybody.
And I really feel like that's
Sorry, go ahead, Lavonte.
I really feel like that's a great thing. Just continue trying to educate others about what's going on around the world, because that's all you can do right now. Just continue to try to bring up the young ones that's coming behind you, and just trying to motivate them and keep them positive about what's going on in the world, and just continue to hope and pray for change. And the only way that's going to happen is we just keep being positive and keep moving forward.
Okay, that's all for today. Thanks, Lavonte.
Yeah, thank you.